Join Samantha and Hans at the next Macro to Micro Options Power Hour, held each Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Registration is free. Scan this QR code or click on the link in the description.
I'm very much timing the market. Last Wednesday, posted all of the divergences that I had shown for clients that were very much focused on my volatility spread, my rate spread differential with the yen, and how I was expecting oil to dump, yields to dump, equities to dump, and gold to dump. And yesterday was actually the first day that gold softened, but the rest worked. Yen to move higher, et cetera, et cetera. And so we had a really nice pullback that we were very well positioned for. And I then said yesterday and today, I expect that Nvidia and jobless claims will put a temporary bottom for a move. In other words, it'll stop kind of going down Thursday, Friday, and we'll probably have a little bounce. But big picture, no, I think we still have a lot of risk between now and options expiration, which is March 21st, specifically the government shutdown proposed potential, however you want to put it, March 14th, which normally is never even worth talking about. But this time it is. If they have come in, the big hedges, big hedges have come in because of that, much more so than Nvidia. Also, because I run this live trading room, I'm looking at very large protection that keeps coming in every day at the money. Like, for example, even the FXI and the KWEB, very large at the money puts are coming in. If it's 140, it's a 140 put, 5-6 million. So Berkshire Hathaway also has the same kind of thing. Big puts are coming in at the price.
What kind of expiries? What kind of expiries, Samantha? What kind of duration?
April to June.
Yeah.
And lots of call selling, which is kind of typical and has gone for the par for the course, but it's a different character than we've had in the past. So they're buying at the money, lots of near duration, also expecting something near duration.
Exactly. That's what's happening out there. Exactly. I think people are starting to go, okay, now we need to, and of course the market at some point will look and see light at the end of the tunnel, right? But in the meantime, if we are in this sort of difficult period where markets have a lot to grapple with, I can see why that's happening. People are saying, listen, get me through, get me protection until the second half of the year where maybe we start to see, I don't know, that sounds a little bit early, but if we start to get some, you're certainly not going to get rate hikes anymore. I don't think. You may differ, but at some point, maybe we do get some of these.
Yeah, that isn't even going to be able to increase some cuts, of course, but probabilities of cut. But especially as unemployment rate potentially falls, despite the economy slowing down, it puts the Fed on the sidelines, especially with sticky prices, especially with expectations moving higher. But because I am bearish oil and yields to a certain level, and my clients know what that is, we're still in the throes of a deflation impulse. This whole process to me is a top. These high beta, high flyers that literally went 490 to 290 in Tesla in very short order, I might add, is the volatility that we talk about for 2025. Big picture, markets are still sideways, but under the surface, there has been a breadth breakdown that continues. We are having this kind of 200-day tap, start to kind of peter out, go sideways, and eventually it'll roll over, but it can take months. So in the meantime, this is reversion to the mean, and then they bounce, they make a lower high, reversion to the mean, then they bounce and make a lower high, and over time they start to roll over. So this is the not early cycle. This is late cycle behavior. I'm still looking at end of year being more bearish than bullish.
Join Samantha and Hans at the next Macro to Micro Options Power Hour, held each Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Registration is free. Scan this QR code or click on the link in the description. Watch the full Options Macro to Micro Power Hour episode by clicking on the video here and subscribe to LaDucTrading YouTube channel for more content.